Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Both sides. My body was trying to kill me, I swear. It didn't like me at all. I could be killing it with bad food or something. I don't know. That's super hot. Just like okay. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. I love you guys. I miss you. So last night, I was either falling asleep or I was awake in the middle of the night. I've been awake in the middle of the night lately, and that's because of things I didn't get done. And so, I thought about my whole YouTube video today, and huh, you can do that. Oh, my. Okay. Mm-hmm. Um, that's all I wanted to do is turn that off. Okay, so everything is slow this morning. In fact, learning that I can silence notifications right now versus, yeah, good morning. I hope your morning is going better than mine. Uh, this is what it looks like. I decide, do I have time to get up, get ready, and get moving? No, but this is part routine. So this takes a discipline to learn to do this. This takes away a method, a learning of how to do things, even if you don't want to. And that's hard to do. If you're relying solely on motivation, you're gonna peter out on a discipline. You're gonna peter out on a way of doing things. If you're just normal. Some neurotypes are compulsively doing things. Executive function. Sometimes there's a disconnect between what we tell ourselves to do and what we do. Dealt with that for years. So I'm sitting there watching TikTok. There's this. Oh, so I know people who aren't going to get it. My sister is probably one of those neurotypicals who's not going to get it because they don't have any of this problem. And they were spoiled, so they weren't too traumatized growing up. So they would never understand why I can't do this anything. So they think, and then once I say, if they were to watch the video, they're like, well, they can't do stuff. So I am going to have to, or I'm going to have somebody step in for them or something. I'm going to have to do it for them, or I'm going to have to find somebody to do it for them because they can't do it. They just confess. No, that's not true. I'm totally not able to do things. What it is sometimes without like our minds will be like, hey, let's go do something we need to do or want to do, or I'm thirsty, let's go drink some water. Mine's not like this, but I've seen plenty of examples on TikTok. I need to go get water, and for like 4 hours they don't go get a drink of water, they just sit there. Those similar things happen to me now with water though. um, yeah, I'll just decide not to go get water whether or not I didn't want it. I'm like, coffee, I've got a water bottle there, so I just have water. Um, and I can take me all day to drink 20 ounce, 2 3 times. Um, what it is I've been through trauma. That's traumatic for me. and that my body considers trauma. So your body acts on its own accord. Well, hold your executive function and go, it's not safe to perform these tasks because we need to hold energy in case a traumatic event that has happened before happens again. Your body can hold the things hostage that you want to do until it deems it safe to do so. I thought it was, when I first learned about executive function, it's what you don't want to do and what you do want to do. But I like doing fun things. And I explained this to my psychologist at that time. And he's like, well, then you don't like it. He didn't know any better. He has the best intentions. Wonderful, Um, so not knowing everything about me, and we went with somebody else who would better akin to autism, so and ADD. Um, so motivation is, oh, I don't want to do the dishes. I don't have any motivation to do the dishes. The dishes will happen tomorrow. They'll be there tomorrow. I can get them tomorrow. Who wants to do dishes? And that's fine, I guess, if it's not causing you any danger or it's not causing any harm. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to judge you. You're your own person. Everybody has different things to deal with. Everybody has different strengths and different stuff. So if you don't have motivation, to do things, you just don't want to. But you could get up and do the dishes if you found the motivation. Even if I had motivation, unless my body feels like it's not in danger. I eat on a regular basis. I don't have that particular issue with my spectrum. I eat every 2 hours. I used to. Now I try to get 3 meals, maybe snacks. You know, depending on my metabolism, depending on the amount of effort I have to go through a day, whether it's brain power of learning or it's um, exercise and stuff. So uh, yeah. So I have to take care of my body so that it doesn't think that we're in the middle of trauma. And I have to deal with feelings that it held built up. That's that numb feeling that you get when you've been through drama, and the whole 9 yards. So shaming somebody to add guilt to another feeling that they're going to have to process after their body thinks it's safe to let the emotions out. And then what we do or don't do and how we process what happened to us, everything goes through emotions. So you can think about rational emotions. There's no such thing of an execution of a rational emotion because you don't have rationality until you've had it processed through the emotional part of your brain that tells you, is this something to go towards? Is this something to move away from? Or is this something to stand and watch neutrally for? Literally, all of your experiences go through these three gates. And this is all living beings, humans, whatever, that have these kinds of things, that have this kind of brain power. So we process emotions. So if you don't, after you take care of your body who thinks, oh, the danger, there's no danger, we're okay. Oh, we're okay. It's going to release your emotions when it's safe to do so. So that means the thoughts that come through emotions and process through emotions, and you look back at things and process trauma. Before you can get into the doing, all those things I used to do on autopilot as a young one, the fact that I went through all that to do what I've done, and all those who managed to do what they've accomplished, you're a fucking god or goddess, I swear. Salute to you for all that you have accomplished. You're like, I didn't do much. Fuck, if you got yourself up to make a goddamn sandwich, I salute you. This morning I couldn't get out of bed because I was in so much pain yesterday, and I just up all night tossing and turning, and my brain decided to think. It said, I have a quiet moment to think. I haven't been taking those, so that's when my brain says, okay, it's time to process stuff whether you like it or not. Good morning. Here's what you missed. Here's the things that you had to think about that we put on hold. So I had to go through my emotions, go through my thoughts, and go through getting up this morning. So I was an hour late getting up. I woke up and somehow I had set the assistant at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I sat through the news. Usually I get to a point in my day where I can just listen to the news and I put it on a podcast. And so I get to hear all about the bad stuff going on in the world. And it didn't seem like a lot of good stuff mixed in there. So there wasn't a balance and it wasn't as objective as when I was growing up. It may be factual, but it wasn't objective. It pretty well seemed we were going through end of time. Like, well, it's where my brain took it this morning. It's not really like anywhere from data points to just the world. But yeah, I have to get up, go do my stuff. Somehow I have to take care of me so that my stuff gets done. So you take care of you first. I say take care of, get everything already ready for the guys. You got motivation and that. I mean, when you sit down for all that, you gotta go through, like, like when you're doing high magic, you go and you bathe and you get everything ready, and get you ready, and get you in the right spot. And when you get it in the morning affirmations and morning ritual, and just the morning get to know the better, and call out in prayers, and yeah, you get that done. It helps move everything else along. But you got to take care of your body. You got to eat right. You got to get the amount of sleep you need. You got to get the exercise you need so the body knows that it's safe. Keep your body safe. We're going to breathe in. We're going to breathe out. I mean, if I had one message to give my children, it's take care of yourselves. Keep yourselves safe. Take care of your needs. Explore your wants. And how you can do this. that has to come out today. Oh, don't go back to bed. Oh, no, we got stuff to do. But I love you guys, and I hope I get to see you in the next video. Love you all. Miss you all. I appreciate you watching the video. If any chance you watched the video. I'm pretty sure this got lost in the ether. The Lost Chronicles of Caren. Like 500 years down the line. The videos. These chronicles. Oh, I'm kidding.